Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and
Alright, welcome back to Midnight Madness. I'm going to do a little quick clip on Joaquin Phoenix. This is from ET Canada, but actually courtesy of YouTube Popcorn with Peter Travers. I haven't checked that out yet, but I want to see more of this interview. But basically, he's talking about the Joker sequel. So that's what we're going to talk about in Midnight Madness, is the future of the DC movie universe. How this just puts a nail in the coffin of the DC movie universe. And maybe what they should focus on is, I've said in the past, the Batman universe, movie universe, but maybe the villain, the DC villain universe. And I think that's where they're going to go because let's watch the clip first.
I thought this is my dream role, but now, honestly, I can't stop thinking about it.
Neither can we.
I've talked a lot about what else we might be able to do. In general, just working together, but also specifically, is there something else with Joker that might be interesting? So it ended up being a dream role. It's nothing that I really wanted to do prior to working on this movie.
You saying that if you don't do sequels, there's no to even say that there's more to do.
I don't know that there is.
There is, but you're not closed-minded about it.
No, and it's, I think me and Todd would still be shooting now if we could, right? Because it seemed endless. The possibilities of where we could go with the character.
You don't have any dream to be in a scene with Batman.
No, I haven't had that dream.
I personally think it would be awesome watching Joaquin and Robert Pattinson share scenes together. Now,
Okay, so I'm going to go back to my regular shooting room to discuss this. I decided to wear my Vader mask to continue this conversation. So guess where we're at? Who would have guessed? Villains. Venom's success. Now Joker, I think, is on a way another level than Venom. But this is how comic book movies are going to continue. After Thanos was a great villain, but focusing on villains is where comic book movies are going to go. And this is it's changed. I think this has changed the direction, especially knowing Warner Brothers' past. They are almost too receptive to audience needs that they changed their whole focus by what the audience wants. Warner Brothers. Look what they did to Batman v Superman and Justice League after that. So, if Joaquin Phoenix mentions Joker 2, you better believe it, they're gonna fast track it. No matter what way he wants to do it. And honestly, what are you more excited now for? The Matt Reeves Batman trilogy with Robert Pattinson or a Joker sequel? But it also creates some problems because everything's going to be a letdown unless you see Joker versus Batman. Is it going to happen if they do a sequel? And then the new rumor is that not only are they focusing on Joker 2, but they're looking at their other villains like Lex Luthor. And here, maybe I'll put a poll, I'm not sure. The rumors are Ryan Gosling is being approached for a Joker-style movie, maybe just called Luthor or Lex. So that's the next one. They won't do Man of Steel 2, but they may fast track. And now, honestly, the margin of profits is so much higher on a film like this with a great actor, smart direction. The costs are low, the profits are high. This is the way that you can compete with Disney. Because Disney is even if you like the MCU or not, it's factory produced movies with so many digital artists that's another topic, the quality of the CG and the graphics, along with the formula of your mama jokes and all that other stuff that Marvel does. It works, but there's a formula to it. The other rumored actor up for the Lex Luthor movie is Bryan Cranston. But he's been rumored every time it comes up. I think he would do an amazing job on it. I think he keeps coming up because of his Breaking Bad character. In this episode of Midnight Madness, I want to pose the question to you. First question. I want to do questions and answers. And remember, you can always leave a super chat question or a topic comment for a future episode. Does this Joker success, and that they're thinking about Joker 2, mean that the DC movie universe is done as we know it, and they're restarting? Now that's my first question. In my personal opinion, I think this proves that it's done. Why spend all that money, get all those actors together, with the risk, so the high risk, the rewards are so low, when you can do a film like this with just an amazing director, amazing actor, in a smaller crew. You don't need all those digital special effects if you just do it right. This is proven now with Venom and Joker. The fandom, the audience demands great villain movies. As they should. Every franchise that's had success and longevity, what do they have? A great villain. Look at Vader. What would Star Wars be without Vader? Regardless if you like the sequel trilogy for Star Wars right now, one of the things that is sorely missing is a clear-cut villain. Now, Kylo, the Knights of Ren, the First Order, Snoke, but it's no Darth Vader, that's for sure. That's why they may be bringing back Palpatine. So great villains, keep the money coming in, keep your universe alive, fleshed out villains. My second question for this video that I really can't wait to hear your responses. If the DC movie universe is done as we know it because of the success of Joker 2, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, not Joker 2, Joker, the Joker with Joaquin Phoenix, here's this bonus question. Would Joker even have happened if Justice League was a success? And I don't think it was. So there's a silver lining to their failures. I don't think they would have pursued this if both Suicide Squad and Justice League were a success. I don't think you would get this amazing film. So I'm happy. I still want to release the Snyder Cut. Trust me. But if we didn't have those failures, we wouldn't have this. Isn't it interesting how everything comes together? How failure creates success. We wouldn't have this opportunity for a one-off Joker movie if they weren't desperate and not knowing which direction to go. Here's the second question I want all you viewers to answer in this video. I'm very interested to hear your response. If the DC movie universe is no longer, would you rather them focus on a Batman movie universe, which I've been long asking for? I like the Justice League. It's hard to do in live action, mainly because Superman's a god and Batman is based more in reality. And every time Superman shows up, it makes everyone else... You saw what happened in Justice League. It takes away the tension when Superman shows up. It's harder to do. It works better in animated form to me. So I've long thought they should just focus on a Batman universe. But with the success of both Venom and Joker, and I think Joker deserves the success way more than Venom, but with the with what the audience is demanding, with the profit margins, and this is the way to compete against companies like Disney that own everything, would it be smarter to focus on a DC villain universe or a Batman universe? What would you rather see? I'm torn right now. I'd love to just see a Batman movie universe. The Lex Luthor rumors with Ryan Gosling has me interested. I'm not a big Ryan Gosling fan. I honestly think he's a good actor, but I also think that he's overrated. He's all hype, and I think he's quality acting. I don't think he's got a lot of range. That's just my personal opinion. I'd love to hear your difference there. I kind of want to see Bryan Cranston do Lex Luthor, but I'd also understand where they'd want to go younger with him. So those are my thoughts on this episode of Midnight Madness. There's some excitement in the DC movie universe because of Joker. It's certainly not because of Birds of Prey, I'll tell you that. I'm still going to see Birds of Prey, but I don't have the excitement there. And it feels like a step backwards. Everything feels like a step backwards after Joker. That's how much of an impact it had to me personally. Let me know in the comments below. And if you have a topic or a super chat question, I'd like to bring them back. Ask me anything. Let's go. I'll see you tomorrow.